At the beginning of the movie, we see Lisa here, where her family throws her out of the house along with all her belongings, and the poor girl is still in her nightdress brushing her teeth. Lisa bangs on the door and starts telling her mom and dad, "You cannot do this to me. I have lived with you for 22 years, and you cannot keep me with you for just 3 months. I am telling you, I will not be able to live alone outside. What if I don't get food? I might die." But even after saying all this, her parents don't listen to a single word and don't let her inside either. Then Lisa thinks, it's okay, it's just a matter of a few months, I will survive. And here she calls her bestie Minnie, where she tells Minnie everything and says, "Can I come and stay at your place for a few days?" Minnie refuses her here and says, "Your dad's call came to me first, who told me to clearly say no to you. And he said he will keep sending someone every minute to check, so you cannot stay at my place." Then later she starts thinking, how will I manage my monthly expenses now? One day I have a job from which I have money. So then here Minnie tells her, "Do you remember there was a rich CEO who was looking for a wife for himself? So what if you become his wife? He might give you a monthly salary. And on top of that, he is rich, so what if 1 month's salary covers your entire year's expenses?" So then later they say, "Okay, I will go right now and apply for that wife position." Friends, here we see that rich CEO whose name is John. And John is here choosing girls. So then he video calls his grandpa and says, "Whoever you want to select from these, you can select." But from that, grandpa here keeps scolding only him. Does marriage seem like a joke to you, that you are standing here with so many girls? Then here outside, Minnie and Lisa are watching secretly. Lisa starts asking Minnie, "Do you think he will be ready to make me his wife?" So then Minnie says, "Don't worry, you just have to trap him and act as if you love him deeply." So then why won't he be ready to marry you? Lisa starts thinking here, he is so young, handsome, rich, then why is he looking for girls like this? I hope there is no problem with him. Minnie says, "I think there is some problem with him, otherwise why would any girl refuse to marry him?" Secondly, here Minnie pushes Lisa into that room where John is, and Lisa goes and bumps into John. And here she starts apologizing to John that actually her balance went off. Then John asks, "Do you know me?" Lisa says, "No, but your name is John, right?" He says, "Yes." Then here she starts saying, "I have come here for the wife position. If you have any requirements, you can tell me." Minnie starts telling Lisa here, "Don't you think you are being a bit too straightforward? You came straight to the point." Lisa starts saying, "Why should I lie?" And here Lisa was about to tell him that she has no house, no money, no food, but here Minnie covers her mouth. So then Lisa goes to John and says, "I want to become your wife." John says, "Okay, but he has 2 conditions. Condition number 1, this contract will be for 1 year, and you cannot reveal your identity to anyone." She says, "Okay, I am ready to accept condition 1. Then here she asks for condition 2. John says, "Condition 2 is very simple. You just have to get approval from my grandpa." So then here she takes the phone and starts talking to grandpa. First she introduces herself and says, "You don't need to worry about Mr. John, I will always take care of him and look after him. And yes, regarding money, I don't need much money. I will manage with $5,000 monthly." Grandpa starts saying here, "Just $5,000? How can you agree to so little? You seem like a very good girl. Do one thing. Go and get the marriage certificate done with him." And here later Grandpa says, "I will not give you $5,000, but $55,000, that too monthly." Then later here Lisa starts saying, "Yes, from now on you are my real grandpa and I admire you." Before she could say anything further, the poor girl, John, snatches the phone from her hand and cuts the call. Here Lisa starts saying, "Now even Grandpa has approved, and both your conditions have been approved, so I am eligible to become your wife." And here John says yes to her. So then here they both exchange numbers. After this, they all start leaving from there. Here the assistant asks John, "Why did you keep that 1-year contract?" John starts explaining to him 1 year, so that if within 1 year she doesn't like me, then she can give me a divorce. Because she is still young and her life ahead is very long, what if she doesn't like me, and she has other goals and dreams too, so she should be able to embrace those things as well. The assistant starts thinking here, I always considered the boss to be evil, but he has a kind heart too. Secondly, Here a scream of Lisa comes, so then Eason and Chan both run outside. But here it turns out to be a sound of fun and enjoyment, where they are dancing with female and male models. Along with that, drinking too. Eason says, if you want, I can remove all of them from here. But here Chan refuses to do anything. And Eason feels Chan is so open-minded. But here Chan calls Minnie's dad and tells him everything, where Minnie's dad gets both of them thrown out of that club. And Minnie starts saying, surely that uncle must have done it. Lisa asks, which uncle? So then Minnie says, that same Chan. And here Chan's car arrives, where Chan calls Lisa and gives her a 2 million card. He also tells her to come to the marriage bureau at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Here Lisa gets shocked seeing so much money. Chan gives her a warning here. Don't go around with male models spending this money. If I find you again in such a place, you just watch. This contract will be over. And Lisa, not wanting to, still has to accept his words. Lisa starts thinking here, how does he know what I am thinking? Secondly, here Minnie is there who snaps Lisa out of her daydream and says, what will I do now? I have been thrown out of the house. So then Lisa tells her, just now your uncle has left a 2 million card for us, so I will treat you to a good meal. So then here both get very excited. With this money, we will buy a room where we will live together and eat wonderful food. After this, they both go to a restaurant to eat, where they spot their classmate Mia. And Mia sees Minnie and Lisa and recognizes them and starts saying, you both are my classmates, right? So then here Lisa and Minnie don't respond to her. Mia starts saying, I am seeing you both after so many years, but still you look the same. It seems like you haven't eaten for months. And here she starts mocking Lisa. Lisa says, at least I am not like you, who doesn't even look good. So then Mia says, I don't look good? Don't you know, my engagement is happening very soon. And yes, someone has chosen me, but I don't think after dumping you, anyone can even choose you. Here Lisa gets angry, so she gets up and grabs Mia by the hair. And she starts pulling Mia's hair and says, if I don't make you bald today, you just watch. And a fight breaks out between the two, but Lisa wins. Then here Mia tells her goons, what are you all standing and staring at? Go and beat her. And here Lisa gives those two a taste of it too, while her bestie Minnie starts clapping to support her. Here later Lisa says, what happened? Your goons have run away. Will you now come to fight yourself? Mia calls her husband and starts saying, come to the restaurant quickly. Some people are bullying me. Then here she starts saying, just wait and watch. My husband will come and teach you a lesson. So then Lisa says, what does your husband do? She starts telling my husband is the director of Winner Group. Just watch, and on top of that, he is the richest person too. When he comes, he will make your bones crumble. Then here Lisa and Minnie look at each other, and Lisa acts as if she is getting very scared. And says, that's what you want, right? That I should be afraid of you? But don't worry, I will teach your husband a lesson too. By then, her husband arrives with many bodyguards. Here Mia starts telling her husband everything and says, they used to bully me in school too, but here, the moment they saw me, they started again. So then Lisa says, won't you tell him what you did to us? And Mia again starts faking tears. Here her husband says, don't worry, I will deal with them right now. He starts saying to Lisa and Minnie, don't you think an old man has arrived that you are smiling like this? And here they start mocking her husband. Then later her husband tells the bodyguard, go and forcefully make them kneel down and make them apologize to me. Here they both get ready to fight. Secondly, they start telling her husband, look, we are warning you now, if you do anything, we will not spare you. Mia starts saying, what can you do? You are ordinary people and I belong to high society, you cannot even touch me. Then later Minnie says, wait, I know the manager here. He will call you right now and throw you out. So then they call the manager there, but here the manager already knew her husband, so Minnie and Lisa realize now both of us are trapped. Lisa starts saying, I can fight 2 or 3 people, but he has too many cards, I don't think I can fight. So then Minnie says, don't worry, use your powers. And Lisa says, no, I cannot trap you with me because I have a status, you people cannot touch me. Here Mia laughs and says, what status do you have? Do you even know who my husband is? I just told you, my husband is the manager of Winner Group, so compare your status with my husband's status. Here Minnie starts saying, your husband is only the manager of Winner Group, but Lisa is the wife of the president of Winner Group. And here she starts revealing her identity, where Mia says, enough, how much are you both going to lie together? Lisa starts saying, if you don't believe it, I can call him here, then the truth will come out. Mia says, okay, do one thing, call him here. If he truly comes here, then I will kneel down and apologize to you and accept that I am crazy. But if he doesn't come here, then you both will have to kneel down and apologize to me and also lick my shoes. So then Lisa agrees here. Then Minnie confirms with Lisa, are you sure? If you call him, will he come there? Lisa says, I call him, I thought you would call since he is your uncle. Minnie says, he is an uncle, but a distant relative. It's not like he's my private cousin. So then Lisa says, it's okay, I will call him myself and confirm. We can at least try once. After this, she calls Chan, where the phone is with Eason, so Chan picks up the phone. And Lisa starts saying, many people are troubling me here, please come quickly and help me. And Chan cancels the meeting and says, we have to go to the Palace Hotel, and don't forget to bring the guns. Lisa starts saying here, see, I made the call, he will be here in no time. Mia starts saying, let him come first. What if you called some fake person so that we would think you called and we would run away from here out of fear? But don't worry, we will stay here until your so-called husband doesn't come here. Here Lisa says, okay, wait for 10 minutes. When he comes, then you will see. Then Mia starts telling her husband, don't you think she seems overly confident? Her husband starts saying, don't worry, my boss will get married and I won't even know about it. This is not possible at all. This girl is just talking nonsense. Don't believe her words. Mia starts saying here, it seems these people are lying here, so what's the need to wait even 10 minutes? And here she starts telling the bodyguards, go and make them kneel down right now. Lisa says, you are not even in your senses, you can wait 10 minutes. But Mia says, I don't have that much time to listen to your lies. So then Lisa tells Minnie, look, whatever happens, however they want to beat, let them beat, but don't get beaten yourself. After this, here they start fighting the goons, the bodyguards. But here Mia grabs Minnie, and the bodyguards grab Lisa. And Mia has a glass bowl in her hand, so she says, it seems your hands are itching too much, do you want me to pour this on your best friend? So Lisa says, no, don't do that to her. And in anger, she was about to smash that bowl on Lisa, but the bowl shatters in midair, because here Chan arrives, who shoots that bowl with a gun. And here Lisa goes and hugs him, and while crying starts saying, why did it take you so long to come? Do you even know what I just went through? Here her husband's composure and voice tightened seeing Mr. Chan. Here Mia starts saying, who is this crazy guy? So then later here her husband also slaps her and says, keep your mouth shut. Then later here, he makes himself kneel down before Chan. Then Mia realizes, this is Chan himself, who is truly her husband. Chan starts saying, your wife bullied my wife. How do you want to settle this? Here the poor husband was apologizing again and again. So then Chan says, why are you apologizing to me? Apologize to the one who was bullied. Lisa starts saying here, okay, I am ready to forgive, but you all remember the bet. We said that if Chan comes here, you people will kneel down and apologize and accept that you are crazy. Here Mia says, impossible, I cannot do this. But here her husband slaps her and forcefully tells her to kneel down. Here Mia still refuses, so he says, okay, I am filing for divorce from you. Mia says, no, don't do this. And here later both kneel down and start apologizing. And then later Lisa says, okay, leave it. After all, I cannot lower you so much. I am not like you, am I? Then from here they start leaving. Minnie tells Lisa here, I didn't know that my uncle could help anyone too. Secondly, here the hotel manager is there who was asking Mr. Chan, how will we have to settle both of them? Here the assistant starts telling her husband, you did very wrong with his wife, it seems we will have to remove you from that company. Saying this he leaves from there, after which her husband's mind goes crazy on Mia and he starts beating Mia and saying, all this happened because of you. If you hadn't come here and bullied them, none of this would have happened. Then here he beats her even more. And later here Lisa and Chan have gone to the marriage bureau, where they would have received their marriage certificate. So Lisa tells Chan, now we have also received the certificate, so when are you taking me to meet Grandpa? Chan starts saying, "It seems you are in a big hurry to see your 50 million. Lisa says, "It's not like that, I just want to meet your grandpa. And yes, regarding the 50 million, I still see that in my dreams." Chan says here, "Don't worry, there will be Grandpa's 17th birthday anniversary where I will take you and you can meet him then." Friends, here Chan comes home with Lisa, where there are many maids, and they congratulate them on their marriage. After this, Chan gets work, so he is telling Lisa, "Go to your room and rest, I will come back after going to the office." And here the maid starts showing her the room, but Lisa says, "Just tell me the direction, I will go by myself." Then Lisa goes to the second floor, where she doesn't remember if she was told to go left or right, so from here she goes right. Then here she sees a photo in which there was a girl, and her empty bag was visible, and she was in a school uniform. Lisa starts thinking here, "This girl seems familiar to me somehow." And in that moment, Chan comes and pulls her and grabs her toward himself. Lisa thinks maybe he will kiss her, but Chan doesn't do that. He just tells her, "Your room is to the left, not the right." So then Lisa leaves from there. And Chan here strictly announces to the assistant and gives the order, "Lock this room forever, even Madam should not go into this room without me." After this, here she is sleeping, and at midnight, Chan goes into her room, where he lifts her blanket, but Lisa here grabs his hand and hugs him and tells him to sleep. So then here Chan hugs her from behind, and later tells her, "Today I am forgiving you, but not next time." Then after this they fall asleep right there. After this, morning comes here, where Minnie comes to meet Lisa. And Minnie says, "I heard you got your certificate." So then Lisa says, "Yes, now you will have to call me auntie." And here both start laughing. Minnie notices a hickey bite on Lisa's neck and says, "What happened to you here? Did something happen between you two last night?" So then Lisa says, No, I slept alone in my room, and it's not even possible for something to happen between us." Minnie says, "Yes, my uncle is not the kind who would be smitten with a girl." But here we know that at night Chan had come there where he had kissed Lisa. Here the maid was listening to all their conversation. She was going to tell her that Chan had come to Lisa's room, but just then Chan comes into that hall area, so the maid cannot say anything. And Chan here has brought a dress as a gift for Lisa and says, "Today is Grandpa's birthday. You have to wear this dress to today's party." Lisa here asks Minnie, "Aren't you coming?" Minnie says, "Why should I get in the way of your spotlight? It's better you go alone." Here Lisa wears that dress and comes, where Chan just keeps staring at her. Friends, here we see Grandpa, where an aunt is talking to Grandpa and starts saying, "I heard Chan is bringing his girl today." So Grandpa says, "I don't believe it at all, I think he must have done some scam. That person marrying a girl, this is not possible at all." And here simultaneously we also see Sheen, who is sitting and listening to both their conversations. So then here Sheen also starts saying, "If you don't mind, I would like to give you a suggestion. Why don't Sheen and Chan get married?" Here her mom starts saying, "That would be a wonderful thing. You both have been together since childhood and grew up together, so maybe you both can understand each other well." And here Grandpa also gets happy. But just in that moment Chan arrives with Lisa. And here Sheen walks away and says, "Who is that girl?" Lisa says to Chan here, "It seems your family is a bit too much." But Chan says, "These people are not important. I am not taking you to meet them. I am taking you to meet Grandpa." And here he introduces Lisa to Grandpa. Then later here Lisa also introduces herself and says, "We already had a video call chat, and I have also brought a gift for you." Here Grandpa starts saying, "You turned out to be a very smart woman." And here they start talking very nicely. Then later Lisa says, "Remember, you promised me something?" Grandpa says, "I can fulfill that wish only when I am sure that you both have gotten married." And here later Chan takes out the marriage certificate from his pocket and gives it to Grandpa. After this, seeing the certificate, Grandpa becomes very happy and says, "This even has a stamp on it, and this is a real certificate." Then here Chan's mother also sees that certificate, meaning Chan's mom, and here she also becomes very happy. Then later Lisa gives gifts to Chan's mom too. And his mom says, "You are truly very clever." Along with this, here his mom takes out that white color bracelet and gives it to her and says, "From now on you keep it here. We both will have a lot of fun together." But here Sheen says no to both of them and starts saying, "Auntie, just now what you said about me and Chan, but that auntie stops her right there and says, I thought we were joking around. Chan has already gotten married, so why would I fix his marriage with you? And here Grandpa gives Lisa that 50 million card. And here everyone laughs and jokes around, where Sheen is saying in her mind, all of this should be mine, not this girl's, just watch how I make her pay. So then here she starts telling her, come, let me show you the house, because you would not be relating with the people here and there. Lisa starts thinking in her mind, I am getting negative vibes from this girl, and I don't think she has good intentions. What if she has some trick up her sleeve? Now Lisa directly asks her, aren't you planning something, like you will take me somewhere alone, scare me, threaten me, and do something to me? So then she says, no, it's nothing like that. We are meeting for the first time, so I just want to talk nicely with you and get to know you. Then here she says, okay, and tells her husband Chan I'll be back. Her husband Chan says, okay, if there is any problem, call me immediately. After this, Lisa leaves. Here Chan's mom tells Chan, don't you think you should follow both of them? Because I feel there will be a fight between those two. Chan says, Mom, don't worry now, she can take care of herself. But his mom says, I don't want my daughter-in-law to go through all these things on the very first day she comes to my house. So Chan says, okay, I will go and check. After this, here Lisa and Sheen come downstairs, where Sheen starts looking at Lisa and Lisa says, it seems you have now dropped your act and have come in your real form. So then here we see Chan and his Isin, where they are hiding behind Chan and listening to both their conversations. Then here after that, Sheen starts telling Lisa, do you think Chan loves you? That is absolutely not the case. You are just filling in the position of a wife and nothing more. So then here Lisa says, what happened in that? It's fine. He doesn't love me, but he loves my position, doesn't he? Here Sheen starts saying, what's the big deal in this? Do you not know what happened between us? Me and Chan have already spent a night together. Here Lisa says, okay, but I am not understanding. What did Chan see in you that he was ready to spend a night with you? Then Sheen here takes out photographs and starts saying, look, I even have proof. I was even pregnant, but for Chan's sake I got an abortion. Here all these things were unbearable for Chan, and he was about to come out in anger, but his Isin stops him and says, please take care, Madam will handle everything. Later here Lisa takes those photos and starts saying the positions are quite good and artistic, but until today he never let me try these positions with him. Maybe he didn't want to be romantic with me because I am so delicate. Here Sheen gets even angrier, so in anger she says, I will not spare your face at all. And here she takes out a knife, where she starts attacking Lisa's face with the knife. Here Chan starts running to save her, but in that moment Lisa grabs her hand and pins her down and throws her to the ground. Then she beats her so much that even Chan starts getting scared watching. Here Lisa was not listening to a single word of Sheen. Sheen was asking her to let her go, but Lisa was slapping her again and again. Sheen says, wait, when the family comes, they will see your true face. Lisa starts saying, let them see my true face. After all, they should also know what kind of things you were doing to trigger me deliberately. And she keeps slapping her. By then all the family members arrive. And here Sheen starts telling everyone, look, she was trying to kill me. Then Lisa quickly messes up her own hair, and while crying goes to Chan and starts saying, look, she was deliberately coming to kill me, she even has a knife. And when I pushed her away from myself, she fell down on her own and started slapping herself and said, watch, I will tell them that you slapped me and they won't spare you. By then all the family members arrive. And here Sheen starts telling everyone, look, she was trying to kill me. Then Lisa quickly messes up her own hair, and while crying goes to Chan and starts saying, look, she was deliberately coming to kill me, she even has a knife. And when I pushed her away from myself, she fell down on her own and started slapping herself and said, watch, I will tell them that you slapped me and they won't spare you. Here Isin is thinking in his mind, Madam turned out to be quite a great actress. Here Auntie and Grandpa both scold Sheen. But Sheen keeps saying, I am telling the truth, I got hurt, ask me. Then here Lisa again starts faking crying and says, she told me exactly this, that she will say this, and you all will believe her words. It seems no one believes me. Then here along with this, she also brings up those photos and says, she told me that Chan did this, and she already spent a night with him. Then here Eason picks up those photos, where Chan says, "Do you trust me or not?" Lisa says, "I already trust you," but she was trying to divide us. Chan here lifts her and takes her to his room. Here Chan kisses her and says, "My mom and grandpa still have doubts that we are doing all this fake, so you don't have to be serious." And here Lisa starts acting as if something is about to happen between the two of them. And here his mom is listening to everything from outside. Then she takes grandpa and leaves from there. After this here they sit down for dinner, where Lisa gives Chan a dish. And here his mom tries to stop her, but Chan eats that dish. Then he starts coughing. Lisa realizes Chan cannot eat spicy things. But Chan here loudly says, "No, I just choked because I was eating too fast." Then later here his mom starts asking, "How did you two fall in love?" And here Lisa gets stuck, but our Lisa is very smart, who starts making up a story here and handles the situation. His mom says, "When you finish eating, come to my room, I have a surprise for you." Here as soon as she goes to her room, his mom brings out all different types of jewelry for her. Then here Lisa first refuses to take all of it, so his mom tells her, "These gifts were given to me by my own mother-in-law, and I am also your mother-in-law, so you will have to accept these gifts." So here Lisa gets ready to take all the gifts. Secondly, here Chan's mom gives her one more big box and says, "This is a special gift, open it only in your room." Here Lisa starts thinking, in all these small boxes there were such expensive things, so this is such a big box, God knows what diamond piece will come out of it. But as she opens that box, she starts blushing and immediately closes the box, because it has a nightsuit in it. After this here they are going back home in the car. Chan asks, "After all, what is in this box that you are walking holding it?" Lisa says, "It is some special thing, why should I tell you everything?" And here she refuses to tell him anything. Friends, here they come outside and Minnie is there with her backpack. So then Chan tells her, "I am your uncle, not your dad, I am not going to keep you in my house." Then Minnie here looks toward Lisa. Lisa here starts explaining to Chan, "Look, she has been thrown out of the house right now, she has no place to stay and no money for food. Don't you think as a friend I should help her?" Chan says, "Okay, she can stay at our place for 1 week, but she will have to find a job. As soon as she gets a job within a week, she will go out of the house." Here Minnie starts saying, "1 week, such short time, even to find a job? Do you know how much the unemployment ratio in this world has increased and how difficult it is to get a job?" Lisa here later starts requesting Chan, but Chan doesn't listen to Lisa's words. So Minnie says, "It's okay, leave it, I will earn my living by sweeping the roads." Lisa says, "Don't worry, I will also join you, I will also sweep the roads." Both of them thought that Chan's heart would melt with their drama, but Chan says, okay, don't worry." They thought Chan would help them, but Chan here while supporting them says, "Whatever sweeping you will do, don't worry about that, I am ready to sponsor that broom for you both, you won't even have to spend your own money." Here Lisa gets angry, she starts saying, "You're very evil, I don't like you at all." And here she says, "I am going shopping with Minnie." And Chan here gives her his credit card. Then Minnie also asks for a credit card, so Chan again repeats, "I am your uncle, not your papa." And here Minnie gets angry. After this they all go for shopping. Here they go into a jewelry store where after checking many things, finally Lisa likes something. And Lisa gets ready to buy it. And just in that moment here Diz arrives. Seeing Diz, they start remembering. And here we come to know that Daisy's boyfriend was Lisa's ex. And he had cheated on Lisa with Daisy itself. Because of this, Daisy and Lisa have a very bitter relationship. So here Daisy asks for the same piece which Lisa wants to buy. But the staff says, "This is the only single piece we have, we don't have 2 sets of this. So only one of you can get this." Daisy starts telling the staff here, "You must know, I am the VIP member here, so this thing should go to me only." And here Lisa and Daisy's fight begins. Lisa starts saying, "How long will you keep snatching things from everyone? First you snatched my boyfriend and now you want to snatch a simple diamond set from me? How low can you stoop?" Here Daisy also gets angry and says, "Wait, I will show you right now." Then she calls G her boyfriend and gets him here, where G and Diz were looking very cute together. So Lisa starts saying this, but later says, "Do you think I would say this? You both look absolutely weird." Then later here Lisa starts saying all this, "I don't think G will do whatever you ask him to do for you." Diz says, don't you worry about this, G does all the things I tell him to do. Lisa says, okay then, make him kneel down. Here, before kneeling down, G hesitates. And later Diz gives him a look, so then later G has to kneel down. And here Lisa and Minnie start laughing loudly and say, you are seeing how she is treating you like a dog, and you are even following her useless orders. And here they start mocking G too. After this, the staff brings the bracelet wrapped. But Lisa says, look, you wanted to take this, you can take it. Then later here Minnie says, why are you giving her all those things? So then later Lisa here quietly tells Minnie, in case you don't know, let me remind you, all these things here are run by your Uncle Chan, meaning he is the owner of this store. And don't you think, whatever things get sold, we get the profit. And I will earn profit for your uncle, where if we even take 1% profit, we will get money in millions. So then here Lisa tells the staff member, I don't need all these things, do one thing, pack back all the bags from the back. And here Diz deliberately says, I want all those bags and I will buy all of them. Lisa says, okay, you go ahead and buy them yourself. Here Diz starts saying, why are you so happy? Lisa says, nothing, I just want to see whether you can even afford all these things or not. Secondly, here Lisa gets a text from Chan where an audio message has been sent to her. I have transferred that mall in your name. Whatever profit happens will come directly to your bank account. Here Diz screams and says, how do you know Mr. Bochan? She starts saying, Mr. Bochan is my husband. Diz says, don't lie, that didn't even sound like his voice to me. Lisa says, okay, believe it or don't believe it. Secondly, here the staff also gets all orders from the assistant. And here the staff starts saying, now Mrs. Lisa is the owner of all of this, so please talk to her about whatever you need and don't need. Here later Diz starts insulting Lisa and her husband, where Lisa gets very angry. And here Lisa slaps her and doesn't give her a chance to speak. G was about to come in between, but Lisa simultaneously starts beating him too and says, quietly leave from here, otherwise I will not spare you both. Saying this, they leave from there. And here Diz decides, I will deal with this girl later. Then later here Lisa is at home and starts thinking, before Chan sees this box, I should hide it. And here she tries to open the drawer. Just then Chan comes and starts saying, how long will you keep hiding that box from me? What is in that box? So here seeing that box he gets shocked and says, you got all these things? Lisa says, not me, your mom got them. Here hearing his mom's name he gets shocked. Then Lisa says, don't worry, I will put it inside, we don't need to use it. Then later as she puts that box inside, Chan comes very close and says, if you want, you can feel it. And here he starts showing her his abs, where Lisa gets embarrassed. So Chan says, don't you think mom gave all these things with great difficulty, so we should use them. But here Lisa embarrassed runs to the bed to sleep. And Chan also goes with her and starts thinking in his mind, how do I tell this silly girl what I feel for her? Next morning, here Lisa and Minnie are sitting comfortably applying face masks, but their mom and dad's call starts coming, a video call at that. And here they get an idea where they dress up in maid's dress and act as if day and night they work there, and they barely get any money. So here they signal and call the other maids. And here they deliberately fake shout on them so that their mom and dad can understand how much they are torturing her together. Along with this here, they also drop the phone and also start applying lipstick on each other's faces so that it looks like they have been beaten a lot. Just then Chan comes into that hall area where he starts looking at them and says, what is going on with you? And Lisa covers his mouth and cuts the call. So here Chan understands everything. Lisa says, there is no one more precious than you in my life. And here she starts buttering him up. After this here they are sitting when Minnie spots in the news that Lisa's family is going bankrupt. And here Lisa realizes behind all this it's none other than Diz's hand. Secondly, here she goes to the hospital to meet her, where Chan comes home and Minnie tells him everything. And Chan here leaves for the hospital. Friends, here Lisa reaches the hospital and here without listening to anything she starts strangling Diz's throat. Diz says, strangle it, strangle as hard as you want. Just watch, I will cut your entire family alive. And here she starts threatening Lisa. Here later Lisa lets her go and says, I don't want to dirty my hands doing all this with you. Friends, here Lisa sees a knife and starts saying, if this knife goes on your cheek, I want to see what your cheek looks like after that. Then here she puts that knife on her cheeks. Just then G comes in, so then Lisa puts that knife on his throat. Here G says, don't do all this. So she says, okay, I will not do this, if you make everything back to normal as before right now. G says, yes, okay, as you say, I will do. So then Lisa was about to leave, but guards stop her, discards. And here in the open, Dis starts saying, see, how the tables have turned. Now watch how I teach you a lesson. And you don't know, Mr. Bo doesn't love you. Lisa says, what does that have to do with you? She says, how does it have no connection? Do you know there's a room where my photo is also there? And Lisa starts remembering that girl's photo. Then later here Dis tells all guards, strip off her clothes right now. G says, stripping clothes, won't that be a bit too much? So then Dis says, it seems you are very worried about her. So then G shuts his mouth. And just then here Chan comes to save her life, where he starts shouting at Dis. Dis says, it seems you have forgotten the old things. So Chan says, okay, wait just 1 minute. And here later Lisa comes who slaps Dis and says, this is because you hurt my family. Saying this, Lisa leaves from there in anger. Along with this, Chan gives Dis a warning, neither did I like you before, nor do I now. If you try even once again to do anything wrong to my wife, you remember that. And here Dis gets a reality check. Secondly, here they are at home where Lisa is sitting angrily. After this here, she walks stomping upstairs where Minnie also goes up. And Lisa here starts telling her about that room. So they both go toward that room, where they try to open the room but it is locked. They ask the maid for the key. And the maid refuses to give the key. Here later Chan also arrives, so they hide in the room and wait for him to leave the house. And as soon as Chan leaves, Lisa uses her brain and somehow tries to open that lock. After this here and there they start searching for keys, where Chan comes. And Lisa here tries to stop Chan. Then Chan here starts saying, why are you stopping me from going into my own room? Lisa says, I am feeling dizzy. So then he takes her to the bedroom and says, if you are not well, we should go to the hospital. But Lisa refuses to go to the hospital. And here she tells him to sleep with her, where Chan comes and starts kissing her. Secondly, here Isin comes, so Chan goes with him. And here Minnie later starts telling Lisa about that bracelet and says, we have to get it fixed as soon as possible. Then later here Lisa and Minnie take that bracelet and go to get it fixed. As soon as they leave, here Dis and G spot both of them. And Dis comes here and by saying wrong things to the staff, gets that bracelet taken out. Then Dis says, just watch, when Chan comes to know that they broke this precious bracelet of his, watch how Chan will punish her, because he did exactly the same thing to me too. Friends, here Chan finds a piece of that bracelet. And here later Lisa starts getting very scared. Then later she tells him, yes, I broke it, it fell from me. Just then here Dis arrives with that bracelet and starts saying, see, she gave you a fake bracelet. After this, here Lisa thinks Chan will not spare her. And Chan comes increasingly closer. Dis' excitement increases a lot. But Chan here doesn't beat Lisa, he just tells her, why are you so scared? A bracelet just broke, and in place of it look at what a nice bracelet you got me. And Minnie later brings Lisa to the side here and says, I told you, my uncle is not that bad either. And here Dis kept talking where G was making her shut up. Dis gets angry, so she takes out needles and throws them at Lisa. But Chan here catches those needles, because of which that needle hits Chan. And here G takes Dis away from there quickly. After this the doctor comes who bandages Chan's hand and says, there was no even need to bandage it, it will heal in a few hours. But Chan here tells the doctor his plan. After this Lisa comes, so the doctor tells Lisa, he can neither eat nor drink by himself, his hand is not working right now. And Lisa says, it's okay, all this happened because of me, I will serve him. Then here she starts feeding him soup. Lisa was about to leave from here but Chan stops her. Then after this they both start kissing each other. After this, here they are sitting in the hallway where the doctor says, don't get even one task done from Chan, you yourself do all the work and give it to him. After this here Lisa gets a call, her mom's call. And her mom starts telling her, your dad is calling you back home. Now, such good news. But here Lisa doesn't understand what she will tell her parents about what is going on between her and Chan. After this here Minnie comes, where Lisa starts telling Minnie everything and says, don't worry, you first talk to Chan yourself, maybe he has some way. Then later she goes to talk to Chan. Here she stands outside Chan's room but no response comes from Chan. So she goes inside the room, where Chan is not there at all. Then the maid comes and tells her Sir left very early for the office because of some important meeting today. Then later here Lisa goes toward her home with Minnie. And here they are sitting comfortably eating food made by their mom's hands. Secondly, here G starts calling Lisa to meet him. Chan here at home, Minnie tells him everything. And Chan here leaves for the hospital. Secondly, G apologizes to Lisa for past things. Along with this, here G proposes to Lisa with a ring. Lisa starts saying, "It seems your money has run out now." And we are shown the past scene where Diz gets thrown out of her house because she offended Mr. Bo. And here, but G doesn't tell her all the reasons. Secondly, here Lisa refuses and starts leaving. But here we see a car in which Chan is there. And here Chan sees G proposing to her kneeling down and says, okay, she can handle this herself. Friends, here Lisa refuses him and starts leaving, so Chan from behind starts filming her, and someone takes that photo and sends it to Chan. And here Chan tells his assistant, find out where G lives. Then later, as soon as Lisa leaves from there, G goes home in anger. And here Chan comes to G's home with all bodyguards, where everyone starts torturing him. Secondly, Chan had drunk a lot, and he goes to Lisa's house. And here Lisa starts panicking. What if her mom and dad see him? After this here a makeout starts between Chan and Lisa. Then later morning comes. Chan tells her, what am I doing here? Lisa says, don't worry, it seems you don't remember last night. Chan gets up to leave, so Lisa says, don't leave now, my family members are outside. As soon as I go outside, after that you can come. Friends, here she meets her mom and dad, where her mom tells her, we have to go to a special place. And here they come to the Bo family home, where Lisa refuses to go inside. So her mom and dad say, we have to go, she is my friend, I want to introduce you to her. Friends, here Chan is also at that house. His uncle and his grandma are scolding him, see, because of you, your wife left you. Chan says, she is only gone for a few days, she will come back, I promise. Then here that Ani starts telling Grandpa, my friend is coming here to meet. After this here as they go inside, Chan starts coming outside where Lisa signals to him. And just then Chan's mom and Grandpa also come there, where they start calling Lisa daughter-in-law. And Lisa goes and hides behind Chan. Then later here Chan tells everyone everything and confesses his feelings for Lisa. So her mom and dad also agree. Then here we see a happy ending of the family. And with this movie ends right here.